vibing. Hey everyone. Hi. How's it going? So today I'm going to be making matcha milk crepe cake. It's gonna be a very labor-intensive project, but the outcome is gonna be freaking amazing. Let me tell you, it's so good. Let's just do it right now. Let's do it. I'm not gonna lie, I am literally sweating all over just thinking about the process and how long it's going to take me, but I'm gonna be optimistic and look on the bright side when I get to eat this cake. The first step to making this cake is making the pastry cream, and since I am doing a matcha milk crepe cake, I am going to be making matcha pastry cream, and then we'll do the crepes after that. So as always, I will have all the ingredients in my description box down below, and you can follow along if you want, but if not, it's cool if you just stay and watch. So if you stay, that would be great. I will be making a 7-inch cake with around like 20 layers of crepes. 20 layers of crepes, yeah. And I'm going to be trying to mimic Lady M's cake. I've never had it, but it just looks so good. So I want to try to make it myself. It's like really expensive too, so I want to make it, and I think it's gonna be great. So the first thing you want to do is add your whole milk into a small saucepan together with your vanilla, and then bring it to a boil. The next thing you want to do is, in a separate bowl, separate your eggs. So you'll need 4 eggs. I honestly find it easier to separate the yolk from the whites if you just use your hands like this. After all your eggs have been separated, add in your sugar and whisk until it is pale yellow in color. That's how you know that it's ready. Now add in your cornstarch and then whisk until there are no lumps. It should be just a tiny bit thicker. Now grab your hot milk, here's the milk, and slowly drizzle it in. You don't want to cook your eggs, keep whisking while you're drizzling the milk. Now that it's all homogeneous, you want to pour this mixture back into the pot. And we're going to cook this again until it becomes a thick cream. You just want to continue to stir this on a medium heat until it starts to form like little tiny lumps, and then it'll become thicker and thicker, and then you can whisk it up and then it'll be homogeneous and really smooth. So it's starting to form lumps like these on the bottom of the pot, so just continue to stir until you have your cream. That's like the 50th time I've said that, so. Now that cream has cooked, you'll need to get some cold butter. You throw it right in, and then just stir until it is fully incorporated. This is what it should look like. I just transferred it into my bowl one last time, and because it is going to be a matcha pastry, now we're going to sift in our matcha powder. If I can open this thing, which I obviously cannot. Okay, that did it. I'm going to be adding my matcha powder. Now just whisk it all together until it is homogeneous. Now all you have to do is saran wrap this and then throw it into the fridge to chill. When you're saran wrapping this, you want to make sure that your plastic wrap touches the surface of your cream. Now that your cream is in the fridge and it's chilling and it's cooling and it's just vibing, you want to start on your crepes because that's going to take a long time. So let's do that right now. And so now we're going to start our crepes. First thing you want to do is pour half of your milk into a bowl. Now you just want to microwave this mixture for like 2 to 3 minutes until it is hot, and then we're going to come back and do more stuff to it. For our crepes, the first thing you want to do is get your unsalted butter and put it into a bowl and then melt it. Now, while your butter is melting, you want to crack your eggs into another bowl and beat them until it is homogeneous. Does that make sense? I'll just set that aside, and now you want to bring back your milk after it's been heated up, and you want to add in your melted butter into the milk. Mix it all together again. Add in the other half of your milk into this mixture, and so then you can lower the temperature of this liquid right now. All you need to do is sift in your cake flour. This is to prevent any clumps from forming. After all of your flour has been sifted, just go ahead and whisk that up. Try not to overwork the flour, because if you overwork the gluten, it's gonna become very hard and your crepes are gonna become more chewy. If there are little clumps in there, it's fine. We can strain it after. And now pour all of your beaten egg in here. This is what it should look like. So after you added your egg, you can notice that your batter has become a lot smoother. This is because egg actually breaks down those little flour clumps in your batter and it helps to smooth it out. We're gonna get our strainer back and strain this baby. I think I'm going to strain this twice in total so I get every single one of those little clumps, because I want a smooth crepe batter. Crepe batter finished, and now we can move on to actually cooking them. And I have a very specific way of cooking them to make them super thin and super light and not very thick and like chewy. So I'm gonna show you guys that today. And yeah. So the first thing you need to do is obviously get yourself a pan. Non-stick pans work great. Well, they're kind of essential, so just get one of these and turn the heat up. Maybe like to medium low, because we'll need it to slowly heat up. We don't want it to be so hot, because then our crepes will turn out to be crappy, and we don't want crappy crepes. So what you want to do is you want to preheat your pan, and then get your big ladle and pour your batter in and swirl immediately. And once it's a good thickness, just pour out the extra if there are any. Just put it back onto the stove. You know that it's ready when bubbles like these start to form. This is how many crepes I've made so far. I still have a few more to go. And as you can see, it is very thin. You can see my fingers. behind it. That's what you want. Thumbnail. This is the final product. It looks so good. I am really impressed with myself, first of all. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And have a great day. Yay. Okay, I love you all so much. Bye!